giving me no choice.
Oh, great. These wolves are massive, dude. Ow. Guarded treasure? What? Oh. Guarded by what? Boars? These boars are mean, bro. Boar tusks and boar pelts. How cool. To Camille, son of Kosa, this letter's your last warning. When I made you a hunter, I didn't have in mind for you to spend all your time hunting wenches. We've got boars breeding like rabbits, deer devouring our saplings, and wolves strolling calmly right outside the walls of our estate. Get to work, lad, or your career will end quicker than it started. Indeed, I guess, huh? What have we found here? Oh, no. Fucking spooters, bro. Ah! Okay, this is a good trade. Maybe not, dude. That big one's fucking spooky, dude. Like hops and shit. Duh.
I like that silver.
I like the silver. Oh, fuck, dude. Ah, man. It should have a little bit more wind up. Can't even fast swing on him. Right. That was a close one. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. Get him, Bear. Get him. Not me, dude. Get the spooter. You see that Spooter, bro? It's a mean Spooter. Oh, see that big one? Oof. We got him, boys.
Monster nest. Best destroyed with a dancing star or grape shot.
Them are wild. Spooters are mean, dude. Okay, let's head back over here. Let's skirt that bear.
We shall cook you, vermin! Spells! Spells!
Knacker! How is there just a random ass Knacker, dude?
Not your lucky day.
Ow!
Let's end this.
To Eric von Kidden. I shall be brief, as the matter is simple. The issue of Christer Hage must be resolved in a manner both complete and final. The village that served as a safe haven for the Imperial Snitch must be burnt to the ground. The surrounding fields sown with salt. Drive the women and children off, hang all the men.
A grave error, Witcher. Faster for... How do you wish to die?
Damn it.
Brother.
Spells! Spells!
Why does it keep equipping the butter?
Rise, brothers, and tramp...
They came back for their doggo. Level 33. Great. Swap those for now. When I go to an area where it's not, where I have a little bit more dialogue, I'll swap 50 crowns, massive. Random necker, dude. Like, what? Maybe I can sell some loot to this shopkeeper real quick.
The eternal fire protects us, but the witcher sure comes in handy at times.
Yeah, welcome.
Show me.
Show me what you've got. Doesn't have a lot of money. Not much. Maybe I'll buy some of his stuff, I don't know. Meteorite, silver, probably just gonna get ingots if I'm gonna buy anything at all. Yeah. Looks like we can buy some more. Master's armor repair kit. Cool. Good enough.
So long.
We have this one, which I'm really close to this isolated hut. Am I going the right way? Yeah. If I route this, I can take a quick telly over there. Some hidden treasure in here too, huh? Right? Pastoral Diary of Father Gladefried. Journal is covered in blood, heavily damaged. Only the last page can be made out. My wanderings for the fire's glory next took me to preach to Brunwich. The village curled round the lake, and lo and behold, what did the most holy flames illuminate for me there? A hive of hardened heathens, too, lost in sin to lift a cursed finger to care for the hearth of the eternal fire. Filled with divine wrath, I asked them, why is your chapel in such a starry state? Why is your cemetery all covered in weeds? The response, ghosts. Curses fallen upon hallowed ground. They blame it on the elderman's wife. Say she went mad from riches and ever since that tragedy, chapel's lain in ruins and no one's daring to go near. So the task falls on me to guide these foolish lost sheep back on the righteous path and away from the rubbish they believe. I intend to enter the chapel alone, armed only with the torch of the eternal fire to light my path, and see just what lurks within.
The storm, damn it.
It's likely that he died to all these wraiths, bro. Ow. I'm telling you, there's so many wraith mutagens in this game. Can't seem to find anything else, but seems he ran into the wraiths, and I'm pretty sure there's either a night wraith or a noon wraith in here too. Some evil lady. I'm doing a little grave rubbing. Oh, I knew it. A Accursed mother. I have a decoction for this. Oh. Oof. Come here. There it is. Ready to find out what happened? Eadberht's farewell note. I've not left, not a blooming thing. All I can do now is pass on my family's tale of horror and woe, then pass on myself, soon as I've written it all up in this letter. Seems a faded dream now. But there were a time when we were happy, my beautiful wife, Ornesta, and myself, who were married in high style, with a fitting feast. Then a year later, our dear Mildburga was born. Folk praised the wing's beauty, and said she were the splitting image of her mum. Ornesta'd get all cross when they talked like that, but I paid it no heed at the time. Soon enough our family grew. First Matilda, then Ethel came into the world. Both fair as angels, but Ornesta, well, I'll never forget the eve she sat there, combing her long chestnut hair, while the girls cried and cried, and I said to her, "Love, I reckon the lasses are hungry." That's when she lashed out at me for the first time. She said they'd no right to be hungry. They'd stolen her beauty and her youth, that they should be more than enough to feed on. I should have known it then. I should have guessed madness had burrowed into my life's head, and every compliment paid to her lass's beauty made it burrow even deeper. Year by year the young'uns grew taller and more lovely, but the times not so kind to the old, and Ornesta weren't spared its cruelty, which took her skin's spring and its sheen of youth. One night I was awoken by the startling moon, which lit all the world in an eerie glow. I looked around the hut and saw it was empty. I ran out the door and followed the set of bare footprints leading to the cemetery by the chapel. Seeing that, my heart jumped to my throat. I found them, all three lying around the fountain. Were I not been their father, I'd never have recognized them. Deep gashes mutilated their fair faces. Strips of skin and hunks of flesh were strewn all about. As I stood beholding this butchery, I had the feeling someone was watching me. And I weren't mistaken. Ornesta stood there on a stool by a lone tree. She had a rope draped around her neck like some demonic necklace. They took it from me. All of it. All I had, all I cherished. She said, then jumped. She's dead. My Ornesta, my 3 daughters, dead as well. I'll soon join them. I've taken all I have and gave it to the gods. Perhaps they'll forgive me and my beloved Ornesta. Man, never like hearing about that. See the skeletons? Damn, bro. If you ask me, I've thought about this, and she probably wasn't wrong in thinking that her children stole her beauty. But as a mother, as a parent, why wouldn't you want your children to get your most important, skills and talents? Why wouldn't you want to give them all of the best things about yourself? I don't know, that just that hurts. That hurts to hear. When I see that, I think of all of the wonderful talents and skills and inheritances that I received from my parents, and I don't think of them as being lame. Like when they say fathers and parents get boring or lame when they get older, I don't know if I agree with it. I think they just gave you their skills, their talents, everything that made them cool as children, as adults. They gave that away so that you could have a life, That's how I see it. I wouldn't mind giving my children all of my benefits, all of my talents, and all of everything that makes me interesting and cool. Because I want to set them up for success. I want them to enjoy life as I have. Giving them a life better than what I could possibly give them. Or the one that I had, at least. Which is a tall order. Hold on.
You shall die! Die!
You think so?
We Witness me, brothers! I witness you, brother! You shall die! Die!
Oh.
Pathetic.
What the heck hit me, bro? Get hit by a bolt or something. Ow.
You shall die! Die! Witness me, brothers!
That guy's kind of spooky, dude.
Wizardry!
Oh, you love it, don't you?
You shall die! Die! I witness you, brother! Wizardry! You shall die! Die!
Not too late to surrender. Let's end this.
Peter's log. The next 3 days we've been stationed here in Dead White Wood. 'Tis a gravely important mission. That's what the commander told us. We only send the best of the best to Dead White Wood. Those were his words. I'm damn proud. Strange enough, there ain't many trees around and not a corpse to be seen. Maybe the master's information was out of date and the peasants have felled the whole wood. Thomas says it's because we went the wrong way. But he can't read nor write, so I'm not about to trust him. I'm going to scout around a bit myself after dinner today. I want to drop a map of these lands because the commander didn't give us one. When I get back to the main headquarters, I'll write up everything all nice and proper. Peter Nayhair. Ah! I mean to do that. Well, I guess I could just run over to this way instead. It's not too far away from the flight path as is. flight path. What do you think it'll be? Another monster nest? Another bandit? I'm kind of guessing hidden treasure, but could also be a monster nest. Maybe a bandit outpost? Oh, bandits. Come here, Banderlitos.
Crawled here to die! Faster, for fuck's sake! Plough him! Come on, all together! How do you wish to die?
Ah, so they don't pass this?
Eternal fire!
Mistake.
I don't know,
Get
man.
him
There's a
from the
lot.
left. Help! How do you wish to die?
Oh.
Spells! Spells! Eternal fire! Faster, for fuck's sake!
Sing, brothers! Sing, sing! Witness me, brothers!
A grave error wins.
Look at all of them. Holy.
Wizardry!
Oh.
You shall die! Die! Witness me, brothers!
Chop!
Pathetic.
Cut, chop! Cut! Faster, for fuck's sake! I've no chance alone!
There's a lot of them, dude.
We shall cut you, vermin! Death!
Alright.
with scratchings! Get him from the left!
No.
Help! How do you wish to die? Death! Eternal fire! Watch out!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait? You'll never learn.
They got so much HP. And like a heck ton of armor too. Jeez. Orders for Ernst Gultz. Ernst, stay away from Deadwhite Wood. Forest full of overgrown wolves and ground amidst some kind of rancid gas. Plus, a week or so back, I sent a detachment of men there. Told them they were to do a bit of reconnaissance. But that was all hogwash. We'd finished scouting that place out long ago, and know the wood's a deadly trap. That's why I gathered up the worst of my lot, the ones that don't do a lick of good to make up for the cost of feeding them, and sent them to a certain death. I know, I hear you asking, is it a dolt's fault he's a dolt? Well, these cretins could prove a serious threat to us in battle. During the last skirmish with Radovid's Reapers, 2 of these idiots failed to recognize our emblems on our shields in the heat of battle and attacked our own men. Which makes me wonder if those numbskulls ever even made it to that wood. I don't think they did, mate. click that button. Gauntlets. Egg. Halfway through 33 now. Pretty good. Pretty good. What a nice waterfall. Kilkerran ruins. Wow, these are pretty neat. Another banner camp, bro. I was hoping it would be like anything else. Oops. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come on. Perfect. Amazing, brother.
on.
Oh! Come here, big guy.
Ever fight a Witcher?
I mean, I kind of doubt that he has, personally. Probably would not have survived to tell the tale. Likely. Hold on.
That's enough of that.
Mr. Ulrich's orders. To Antoine File. Feel. Clear the Elven ruins of all valuable artifacts. Once that's done, put fire to the rubbish heap and burn it to the ground. Regarding your question about the Elven manuscripts you discovered, hand over the diagram during the next change of patrols. Our armor smith will set about deciphering it.
How do you wish to die? Faster, for fuck's sake! We shall
Well, how
gut
long
you,
you gonna make me
vermin.
wait?
Spells! Spells!
To be delivered personally to the hands of the Honorable Knight Sir Antoine File. Our unusual partnership has brought me enormous pleasure. I trust Sir Knight finds himself in good health. I've catalogued the last shipment of elven sculptures and sold the entire lot at once. As per our agreement, find attached the bill of accounts for our most recent transactions. Sculpture? 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 Sadly, I was unable to finalize the sale of Pietas by Michael Angelach to Brandon & Co. Inc. The company sued for a deferment of the sale due to some claimed financial difficulties. Rumors around town claim the firm's senior partner was robbed in broad daylight by some white-haired Witcher. But for some obvious reasons, I did not agree to prolong the payment period. A messenger with the earnings will present himself at the agreed upon spot. I impatiently wait the next transport. Yaromir E. Carstairs. Potatoes. It's just like bandit camp after bandit camp after bandit camp, bro. Rough. Dead white wood? What could it be? Is that a freaking Leshen, bro? Please tell me it's not like an ancient Leshen or anything. Oh man. Fuck. Ow! It is an ancient Leshen. Ow! Ow! Brother! Did he just summon some wovens? An ancient Leshen mutagen. Everything I know about Leshens makes me happy it was able to die like that. Nice little teleport there. Oh, there it is. Count Romilly's Journal, Part 2. The last page is torn from the Count Romilly's journal. A pox upon Anastasia von Bormann. A pox upon her whole plowing house. I finally found a way to end this deadly little charade she's put on. The key to unraveling the riddle lay in a dusty old tome in my library. That little Vipress was marked by a Leshen. That is why the monster attacked my castle. There was only one way out of this situation. I snuck up while she slept and throttled her. She didn't even manage to peep. Now I can finally leave my castle walls. Thank the gods. The monstrosity has skirted off into oblivion, along with that accursed child. That entire affair was a horrific error. I'm just glad the savings from my previous missions were safely preserved in the castle treasury. I must recruit some mage, perhaps, that will ensure I avoid such incidents in the future.